Introduction. Reclaim your power and confidence in relationships. Have you ever felt lost in a relationship? As if your happiness and sense of self were slipping away? Maybe it's the constant overthinking after a delayed text, the anxiety of unmet expectations, or the overwhelming fear of not being enough. These feelings can be consuming, leaving you questioning your worth and direction. But here's the truth. You are far more powerful and captivating than you realize. What if, instead of reacting to uncertainty with doubt or fear, you could approach every situation with calm confidence? Imagine becoming the kind of woman who radiates self-assurance, sets boundaries with grace, and inspires respect and admiration. A woman who isn't chasing love or validation but instead creating meaningful connections on her own terms. This isn't just a fantasy, it's within your reach. Through simple yet transformative shifts in mindset, you can move from insecurity to empowerment, from seeking approval to embracing your true worth. This journey isn't about changing who you are but about rediscovering the magnetic, confident woman already inside you. In the following steps, you'll uncover the secrets to emotional resilience, cultivating mystery, and setting boundaries that protect your joy and energy. Each action is a step toward reclaiming control over your life and relationships, paving the way for deeper, more fulfilling connections. Let's start this journey together, because you deserve to feel confident, valued, and completely in charge of your happiness. Are you ready to transform your relationships and, more importantly, your relationship with yourself? 1. Stop overreacting. Be irresistible. Have you ever overreacted to a small issue in a relationship and regretted it later? Maybe it was a delayed text, a canceled date, or a misunderstanding that spiraled out of control. Emotions are powerful, and while they are part of being human, how we handle them impacts how others see us. The truth is, men are drawn to women who exhibit emotional stability. This doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but mastering the art of responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. When you control your emotions with grace, you stand out for your strength and resilience. Imagine this. He cancels plans last minute. Your instinct might be frustration or disappointment, but how you express those emotions matters. Rather than reacting with anger or passive aggression, pause. A calm response like, "I understand. Let's reschedule," shows maturity and impresses him with your ability to stay composed. Why does this approach work? Emotional control signals self-assurance. It shows you're not easily shaken and that your happiness isn't tied to him. This level of emotional independence is irresistibly attractive. Now think about the opposite. How do you feel around someone who is quick to anger or constantly seeking reassurance? It's draining, right? The same applies to relationships. Approaching situations with calm creates an atmosphere of trust, respect, and emotional safety, making him feel drawn to you. Stoic psychology is your secret weapon here. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, our reactions, mindset, and choices. By embracing Stoicism, you remain steady and grounded, no matter what life throws at you, empowering yourself to handle challenges with composure. To start mastering your emotions, practice pausing before reacting to anger, anxiety, or frustration. Ask yourself, will my reaction improve the situation? This brief pause can prevent unnecessary conflict and strengthen emotional resilience. Being emotionally stable doesn't mean being emotionless. It's about balance. Expressing emotions in a thoughtful, healthy way makes you relatable. A well-timed expression is always more impactful than an impulsive outburst. Men respect women who handle challenges with grace. Whether it's managing a disagreement or celebrating a success, your ability to stay calm and centered shows that you're in control of your inner world, making you a woman of strength and poise. 2. The power of patience in love. Patience is more than just a virtue, it's a superpower in relationships. Especially in a world driven by instant gratification, it sets you apart by showing confidence, maturity, and inner strength, traits that men find attractive. When you practice patience, you signal to others that you're capable of handling life's challenges with grace and calm assurance. How often do you find yourself wanting to rush through uncertainty and seeking immediate answers? It's natural to want clarity, but rushing in relationships can lead to missed opportunities for growth. Patience allows connections to unfold naturally, fostering deeper understanding without forcing an outcome. Imagine you're starting a relationship and feel the need to define it quickly. Instead of pushing for answers, you give things room to breathe, focusing on enjoying the present, rather than controlling the future. Shows confidence in letting things develop at their own pace, easing pressure and allowing space for growth. Stoic psychology offers wisdom on managing your reactions and maintaining calm in uncertain moments. Rather than succumbing to impatience or anxiety, a Stoic approach focuses on what you can control, your emotions and mindset. Men are drawn to women who display emotional strength and resilience, signaling that you are unshaken by life's challenges. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather managing them with confidence. For example, if he doesn't text back as quickly as you hoped, you could spiral into doubt. Instead, take a step back. Remind yourself that your worth isn't defined by his response time. By focusing on your own priorities, you send a powerful message. You don't need anyone's validation to feel whole. Practicing patience and emotional control strengthens your relationship with yourself and others, making you an emotionally attractive and resilient person. Patience is an essential quality in navigating conflicts. In times of disagreement, it's easy to react impulsively. However, pausing to reflect and respond thoughtfully creates space for understanding and resolution. This emotional strength demonstrates your ability to face challenges without allowing them to define the relationship. Patience is closely linked to confidence. When you're patient, you show that you're not trying to prove your worth or seek validation. You trust that your value speaks for itself and that the right people will recognize it in their own time. This quiet confidence draws others to you, providing reassurance and stability. But patience isn't just about waiting, it's about how you wait. It's cultivating a mindset based on curiosity, trust, and self-respect. Instead of obsessing over outcomes, focus on the process. Enjoy building connections and discovering where they may lead. This not only strengthens relationships but also nurtures your own sense of fulfillment. By releasing the need for constant control, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and allow joy to emerge naturally. Emotionally strong women, often seen as a rock, inspire others with their calm and steady presence. When you embody this strength, you become a source of inspiration and stability. To cultivate more patience, practice mindfulness, especially in frustrating moments. Ground yourself in the present, reminding yourself that not all situations need immediate resolution. Reframe patience as an opportunity for growth. Use the time to focus on your passions, deepen self-understanding, and enrich your life. Patience at its core is about trusting yourself and your journey. You don't need to rush, chase, or force things. The right people and opportunities will come at the right time. Embrace patience as your ally, and focus on your growth. It's a gift you give not just to yourself but also to those fortunate enough to know you. How would your life change if you trusted the process, embraced patience, and focused on growth rather than seeking constant reassurance? Patience is a gift that nurtures your own peace and inspires those around you. 3. Attract him with self-discovery. There's an undeniable allure to a woman who is constantly evolving, whose life is a story still being written. Men are naturally drawn to women who embody curiosity and growth, as they know life with them will never be dull. It promises discovery, excitement, and shared experiences. Have you ever noticed how some people radiate energy when talking about their passions? Whether learning a new language, exploring art, or taking up a new hobby, their enthusiasm is contagious. Growth is magnetic, showing deep engagement with life and a commitment to self-improvement. When you embrace growth, you invite others to join you on that journey, making you even more captivating. So, are you actively feeding your curiosity and seeking personal growth? It's easy to get stuck in routines, but embracing growth not only enriches your life but inspires those around you. Men are drawn to women passionate about their interests, whether it's a creative pursuit, a professional goal, or a new skill. Sharing these pursuits with him creates opportunities for connection. If you're learning a new cuisine, invite him to join. If you're training for a marathon, celebrate milestones together. These moments showcase your drive and give him a glimpse of your dynamic self. Growth also involves internal transformation. guided by self-reflection and resilience. Understanding your thoughts, emotions, and desires cultivates self-awareness, which is highly attractive. You're no longer just reacting to life, you're actively shaping it. Consider how often you challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Whether it's conquering a fear or learning a new skill, taking bold steps toward growth is empowering. It also inspires those around you. Men are naturally drawn to women who take risks and embrace change. Personal growth can motivate him to challenge himself too. As you evolve, so can he, creating a dynamic relationship where both individuals are continuously learning, supporting each other's aspirations, and growing together. In the end, growth isn't just about achieving external success, it's about evolving, embracing change, and inspiring those around you. By prioritizing growth, you not only enrich your life but deepen your relationships and create lasting impact. Fostering curiosity and growth isn't just about self-improvement, it's about deepening your connection with him. Ask him about his dreams, passions, and the things that make him feel alive. Show genuine interest and encourage him to open up about parts of himself he might not often share. This kind of dialogue builds intimacy and helps him see you as a partner who values his individuality. At the same time, don't be afraid to share your own journey. Talk about the challenges you've overcome, the lessons you've learned, and the goals you're working toward. Vulnerability is powerful, and when you open up, you create a space for authentic connection. Remember, curiosity and growth are not about perfection, they're about progress. Celebrate small wins, learn from setbacks, and keep pushing forward. This mindset is not only attractive but inspiring, showing him that life with you will always be an adventure. Imagine your relationship rooted in mutual growth, where you both challenge each other to be the best versions of yourselves. This is not a fantasy, it's something you can create by embracing curiosity and personal development. So ask yourself, what's one area of your life where you could invite more growth? Whether it's mastering a new skill, reading a book, or building a habit, take that first step today. It will transform not only your life but how others perceive you. When you live with curiosity and growth, you become a woman of depth and vitality, someone he not only admires but actively wants to chase. The most captivating relationships are built on shared commitment to evolve, explore, and discover the beauty of life together. 4. Ask better questions. Create deeper bonds. Communication is the heartbeat of any meaningful relationship, acting as the bridge that transforms surface-level attraction into a deep connection. Effective communication isn't just about saying the right things, it's about listening, understanding, and sharing your thoughts in ways that promote connection, not conflict. Think back to times when you felt unheard in a conversation. It's frustrating, right? Now imagine when someone truly listens, responds thoughtfully, and makes you feel valued. That's the kind of communication that leaves an impression. Men, like anyone, are drawn to those who make them feel understood. When you show genuine curiosity about his thoughts and feelings, you create a safe emotional space. However, effective communication isn't just agreeing with everything he says, it's about authentically engaging, sharing your perspective, and encouraging deeper dialogue. A simple yet powerful tip: ask better questions. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" try something like, "What's been inspiring you lately?" or "What's a challenge you've been working through?" These questions show genuine interest in his inner world. When he responds, listen attentively, put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and show you're present. Listening goes beyond understanding words. It's about picking up on emotions and intentions. Respond in a way that reflects your attention, whether by asking follow-up questions or sharing your own related experience. But communication isn't just about listening, it's about expressing yourself clearly and confidently. Share your own thoughts with transparency and self-assurance, creating a space for honest and meaningful dialogue. In the end, effective communication is a balance of speaking and listening. When both people engage authentically, it transforms a conversation into a deep, lasting connection. When you express your thoughts, don't water them down just to gain approval or hold back out of fear of judgment. Speak with authenticity and conviction. If he values you, he'll respect your honesty and appreciate your perspective. even if it's different from his own. Authenticity creates deep connections. Imagine discussing something you're passionate about, with your eyes lighting up and excitement in your voice. Enthusiasm is contagious. It draws people in and makes them want to know more about you. It shows the depth of your personality and invites genuine connection. Timing plays a crucial role in meaningful conversations. The most impactful exchanges often happen in the silence between words. Pausing before responding shows maturity and thoughtfulness, allowing real understanding to emerge in the quiet spaces. Stoicism teaches us to speak only when our words add value and to listen deeply to understand. This approach fosters respect and strengthens connections. Humor is also powerful. Laughter and lighthearted exchanges break barriers and make moments enjoyable. Nonverbal communication is just as important. Your body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions convey confidence and openness. Standing tall, making eye contact, and smiling warmly creates a welcoming environment for communication. Effective communication isn't about speaking more, but speaking better. When you balance listening and clear, authentic expression, you build a connection beyond words. He will feel heard and understood, deepening his interest in you. When you prioritize communication in relationships, you're not just making him chase you, you're creating a real, effortless bond. It's not about impressing with words, but making him feel something genuine, which is the foundation of a lasting connection. 5. Boost your self-worth with boundaries. Boundaries, the key to self-worth and respect. Boundaries are invisible lines that protect your time, energy, and emotional health. More than just rules, they reflect your self-respect and inspire others to treat you with the same regard. By setting healthy boundaries, you assert, "I know my worth." Have you ever said yes to something you didn't want, just to avoid conflict? Maybe you prioritized someone else's happiness over your own, hoping it would bring you closer. While it may seem selfless in the moment, this pattern can leave you feeling drained and unappreciated over time. The truth is, men respect women who respect themselves. Setting boundaries shows you value your time and energy, making you confident and attractive. Boundaries aren't walls but guidelines for how others should treat you. For instance, if someone often cancels plans last minute, you can say, "I value consistency, so let's plan when you're sure." It's not about ultimatums, it's about mutual respect. Learning to say no without guilt is equally important. Declining requests that don't align with your values shows strength and self-awareness. People admire those who confidently assert themselves and refuse to settle for less. Boundaries are also about saying yes to what matters. Prioritizing your passions, friendships, and growth shows that your life is fulfilling on its own. This independence draws others closer, as they see your vibrancy and purpose. Ultimately, boundaries create balance in relationships. They allow mutual respect, deepen connections, and protect your emotional health. By valuing yourself, you teach others to do the same. Boundaries aren't restrictions, they're the foundation of meaningful relationships. What boundaries will you set today to honor your worth and create the life you desire? Boundaries and self-mastery. Unlocking healthy connections. Boundaries are essential to self-mastery and closely tied to dark Stoic psychology. When you establish clear limits, you gain control over your life and emotions, no longer reacting impulsively but leading with intention. This inner strength is magnetic, earning respect and admiration, strengthening connections through boundaries. For instance, if he frequently texts you late at night expecting instant replies, set a boundary. Explain that you value meaningful communication and prefer talking when both are present. This doesn't just protect your time but also elevates how he interacts with you. Fostering respect and deeper connection. Why boundaries won't push the right man away. Setting boundaries can be intimidating, especially if you fear pushing him away. However, the right man will respect your boundaries, seeing them as a reflection of your self-respect and clarity. If he resists, it may indicate he's not the right fit for your life. How to start setting boundaries. Reflect. Identify your core values and situations where you felt disrespected. Communicate calmly, instead of accusing. Frame your needs positively. For example, say, "Punctuality is important because it shows mutual respect," rather than, "You're always late." Stay consistent. Follow through on your boundaries, showing they're non-negotiable. Consistency builds trust and reinforces self-respect. The impact of boundaries. Boundaries aren't about control, they create space for love, respect, and genuine connection. By embracing them, you inspire deeper relationships with those who align with your values. Ask yourself today, what's one boundary you can set to bring balance and respect into your life? Call to action. If this resonates, let us know in the comments and subscribe for more insights. Boundaries don't push people away, they attract the right ones and nurture meaningful relationships. 6. Why integrity makes you irresistible. What defines you? Is it the way you dress, the places you go, or the people you know? Or is it something deeper, your principles and beliefs? These values shape your actions and character, creating a quiet confidence that draws others in. Men, especially, are captivated by women who stand firm in their convictions, radiating authenticity and strength. Now, think about those who constantly adapt to fit the crowd, bending their personality to match others. While this might seem accommodating, it often appears insincere or indecisive. In contrast, people are naturally drawn to those who live with clarity and purpose. Grounded in their values, this authenticity inspires trust and admiration. Living by your values isn't about declaring them, it's about embodying them. If honesty is important to you, you live it by speaking your truth, even when it's hard. If kindness matters, it's reflected in your treatment of everyone, not just those whose approval you seek. Men notice these traits. A woman grounded in her principles isn't seeking validation, she's rooted in something real. But do you ever find yourself compromising your values to avoid conflict or gain approval? Perhaps you've stayed silent about your needs or gone along with something uncomfortable. While it may seem easier in the moment, it often leads to frustration and disconnection from yourself and others. Authenticity requires honoring your values, even under pressure. This is where Stoic psychology offers profound insight. It teaches us to live authentically, unwavering in our principles despite external challenges. This mindset not only makes you more attractive but earns deep respect. A man who sees your strength and integrity will admire you and be inspired to live similarly. Living by your values also creates balance in relationships. When you prioritize your career, passions, and growth, you send a clear message. You're not seeking someone to complete you. Your happiness is self-made. Instead, you invite others to share in the richness of a fulfilling life, fostering healthier, more balanced relationships. Ultimately, living authentically isn't just about personal alignment. It sets the standard for the kind of relationships and experiences you welcome. By standing firm in your values, you attract respect, inspire others, and create a life filled with purpose, clarity, and deep connection. Living authentically begins with balance. If ambition is a core value, you don't need to choose between pursuing your goals and nurturing relationships. Show that you can chase dreams while making time for those you love. This harmony between purpose and connection is deeply attractive and reflects your ability to prioritize effectively. Living by your values builds trust. A man who sees you acting consistently with your principles feels secure, knowing you won't waver under pressure or sacrifice integrity for convenience. This reliability is rare and admirable, setting you apart in a world where many struggle to stay true to themselves. Start by identifying your core values, non-negotiables that define who you are. Write them down and reflect on how they align with your actions. Then, put these values into practice. If loyalty matters, embody it in relationships. If personal growth is key, dedicate time to learn, explore, and challenge yourself. These actions not only align with your inner self but also project depth and character. When you honor your principles, you exude confidence that doesn't depend on validation. Staying true to yourself is the ultimate form of respect, a hallmark of inner strength and stoicism. This inspires others to follow suit. A man who sees your clarity and conviction will admire your authenticity and strive to meet your standards. Living authentically also lays the foundation for meaningful relationships. A bond rooted in mutual respect and shared values fosters trust and admiration, creating a connection that endures. Ask yourself, what are the values that define you? Let them guide your life and relationships. building a love that thrives on authenticity and shared purpose. 7. How decisiveness makes you irresistible. Indecision can be frustrating, especially in relationships. Imagine planning a date and every question is met with, "I don't know. What do you think?" This isn't just about choices, it's about showing confidence, initiative, and the ability to lead. Men are drawn to women who know what they want and act with conviction. Being decisive doesn't mean dominating the relationship. It's about contributing with clarity and confidence, showing you have preferences and the self-assurance to voice them. Picture this. He asks where to go for dinner. And instead of saying, "I don't know," you respond, "Let's try that new Italian place I've been eyeing." This not only simplifies planning but shows you're proactive, a trait deeply admired. Decisiveness goes beyond planning dates. It's about being clear in intentions, setting boundaries, expressing feelings, and pursuing goals. When you're in control of your life, you naturally command respect and inspire admiration. Men appreciate a partner with purpose and direction. Why is decisiveness so attractive? It's rooted in certainty. Confidence radiates stability, making others feel secure in your presence. You become someone they can rely on, inspiring trust and admiration. This aligns with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes focusing on what you can control and acting with clarity. Self-mastery is rare and magnetic. Consider this. How often do you hold back from making decisions out of fear of judgment or rejection? Many hesitate, fearing they'll seem bossy, but men respect women who know what they want and pursue it unapologetically. Being decisive also shows you value your time and energy, taking initiative to create connection and joy. For instance, planning a surprise activity or suggesting a weekend getaway shows thoughtfulness and leadership. These gestures signal you're invested in the relationship and willing to contribute to its growth. It's not about control but building a balanced, meaningful partnership. When you embrace decisiveness, you redefine the dynamic. You exude stability and purpose, creating a relationship built on mutual respect and effort. Each confident choice you make inspires trust and deepens connection. So next time you face a decision, remember it's not just about the choice itself but the message you send. Decisiveness reveals strength and clarity, making you unforgettable. The power of decisiveness in relationships and life. Balance is essential. Being decisive doesn't mean dismissing his opinions but fostering a partnership where both feel valued. Collaboration in decision-making strengthens your bond and builds mutual respect. Decisiveness also extends to your own life. When you make bold career moves, nurture friendships, and pursue personal growth with confidence, you exude independence and passion, qualities that are inherently attractive. Men admire women who fearlessly chase their goals while staying true to themselves. Imagine being offered a job in another city. Instead of hesitating or solely relying on his input, you trust your instincts, evaluate your priorities, and make a decision aligned with your values. This self-assurance isn't just appealing, it's inspiring. To cultivate decisiveness, start by clarifying what matters most to you. Knowing your values makes choices easier and more intuitive. Practice daily acts of decision-making, like selecting a book or planning dinner. These small victories build confidence, which eventually influences bigger decisions, including those in your relationships. When you embrace decisiveness, you become a woman of action, someone who shapes her reality and inspires others. Your energy becomes magnetic, showing him you're an equal, confident partner. Begin today. Make one choice that reflects your clarity and confidence. You'll feel the transformation, and so will those around you. Relationships thrive when both partners grow together. Decisiveness ensures life with you will always be an adventure worth pursuing. 8. How mystery makes you attractive. Have you ever noticed how the things we don't fully understand captivate us the most? It's the allure of mystery that keeps us hooked, whether it's a gripping novel or an enigmatic movie. Now, imagine embodying that same intrigue in your relationships. A woman with depth and layers. Someone who reveals herself in glimpses. Is irresistibly magnetic. When meeting someone new, it's tempting to share everything at once, thinking openness will speed up the connection. But here's the truth. Revealing too much too soon often dulls the spark. Men, by nature, are drawn to discovery. They love unraveling the layers of someone they admire. Rushing this process takes away the excitement of truly getting to know you. Have you ever filled silences with endless stories, fearing awkwardness? Maybe you overshared about your past, your goals, or even your relationships. While honesty is essential, leaving little to discover can make things feel flat. Instead, consider sharing just enough to spark curiosity. Mention your love for hiking without listing every trail you've conquered or your passion for art without diving into every detail. Let him wonder and ask more. Think of your story as a book. Each conversation is a new chapter, slowly revealing who you are. For instance, if you mention traveling solo, instead of recounting every moment, say, "It was transformative." That one line intrigues him. He'll want to know more about where you went, what you experienced, and how it shaped you. Mystery doesn't mean withholding important aspects of yourself. It's about timing. By pacing the way you reveal your thoughts, passions, and stories, you create a rhythm that keeps him engaged. Silence isn't awkward. It's a chance for him to lean in and invest in understanding you better. Relationships thrive on balance, honesty paired with a sense of intrigue. Be a story worth discovering, one chapter at a time, and watch as curiosity transforms into a deeper connection. The art of mystery and intrigue. The philosophy of Stoicism embraces self-possession and measured revelation. A Stoic recognizes that their worth lies not in sharing everything about themselves but in quietly embodying their experiences and inner strength. This calm confidence is deeply attractive and intriguing. Mystery isn't just about what you say, it's also in what you do. Cultivate independence in your actions. Pursue your passions wholeheartedly without explaining every detail. When you create space for curiosity, he'll naturally want to fill it by discovering more about you. Some women fear that mystery may come across as aloofness. But it's not about being distant or unavailable. Mystery is about unveiling yourself authentically but gradually. Think of yourself as a beautiful, intricate puzzle. Each discovery leaves him eager for more. This approach fosters a deeper emotional connection. As it keeps his attention and builds intrigue, men are drawn to women who exude quiet confidence and seem to hold a rich inner world. A woman who doesn't feel the need to explain herself at every turn, but instead allows her complexity to unfold naturally, becomes unforgettable. So, what's one thing you can hold back from sharing immediately? Mystery isn't about hiding who you are but embracing your depth and letting it reveal itself over time. By doing so, you invite him to chase the wonder of who you are, step by step, leaving him captivated and eager to discover more. 9. Confidence. Your magnetic quality. Confidence is the magic that transforms the ordinary into extraordinary. It's not about faking it or becoming someone else. It's about embracing your worth and knowing you deserve the best. True confidence radiates from within. It's the quiet strength that makes you unforgettable. Picture this. You walk into a room, poised and self-assured. Your smile is warm yet mysterious, and your every word carries intention. He notices, not just your beauty, but the quiet power you exude. Men are drawn to women who value themselves. But if you doubt your worth, it sends a message. You don't believe you're enough. And if you don't, why should he? Ask yourself, do you adjust your behavior to please him? Do you text constantly, agree with him, or put his needs above your own, hoping he'll notice you more? This can backfire, signaling that his approval matters more than your self-worth. Instead, focus inward. What makes you feel alive and confident? Is it achieving goals, spending time with uplifting friends, or pursuing your passions? When you nurture your joy, confidence grows naturally, and this is the energy that captivates. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and self-perception. By grounding yourself in these, you stop seeking external validation and recognize your own completeness. This mindset shifts everything. When a man sees you rooted in self-worth, you become someone he wants to earn. This isn't about playing games, it's about knowing your value and refusing to compromise. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's self-respect. Try this. Write 3 qualities you love about yourself. It could be your resilience, humor, or kindness. Reflect on these daily. Cultivating self-love changes the energy you bring to every interaction. Imagine walking into every date or conversation with quiet assurance, not needing to prove anything. You're not chasing, you're being. And he'll feel it. Confidence is a practice, not a destination. When mastered, its effect is magnetic. So, are you ready to step into your full power? To own your worth and radiate confidence? The moment you do, you'll not just attract him, you'll inspire him to chase you with passion. 10. Why independence makes you irresistible. Embrace your authentic self. Imagine meeting someone who captivates you. Soon, they become your priority, and you adjust your life to revolve around them. It seems romantic, but here's the truth. When you center your world on someone else, you lose the unique qualities that attracted them in the first place. Men are drawn to women who have full, independent lives. Independence signals confidence and excitement, two key factors in attraction. On the other hand, being overly available or abandoning your passions can send a message that your life lacks fulfillment without them, which can be a turnoff. Instead, focus on building a life filled with purpose and joy. Pursue your hobbies, excel in your career, and nurture friendships that uplift you. When you live with passion, you exude an energy that's magnetic, making him eager to be part of your world. Take a moment to reflect. What lights you up? Painting, hiking, or trying new recipes? If it's been a while since you immersed yourself in what you love, now is the time to reconnect. This isn't about playing hard to get, it's about being your most vibrant self. When you live authentically and unapologetically, you inspire admiration and respect. Men are naturally drawn to someone who is confident, fulfilled, and engaged in life. So, ignite your passions, chase your dreams, and watch as the right person rises to meet you. And here's the twist. When he sees your happiness doesn't depend on his attention, he'll crave your presence even more. Your ability to be whole and thriving on your own draws him in. You're not seeking someone to complete you, you're inviting him into your vibrant, extraordinary journey. This aligns with the wisdom of dark Stoic psychology, which emphasizes finding fulfillment within yourself, not from others. When you embody this principle, you radiate independence that's irresistibly magnetic. It's not about ignoring him or playing hard to get, it's about showing him your life is rich and joyful. With or without him, think about the women you admire. They're confident, independent, and true to themselves. They don't chase approval or compromise their values. Instead, they inspire others to rise and match their energy. Picture yourself as that woman. You know your worth, pursue your passions, and exude effortless confidence. Men don't just like women like that, they feel privileged to be in their presence. If this resonates, take a moment to like this video and comment number 1 if you agree that independence is key to lasting attraction. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Your journey to becoming your most captivating self starts here. What's one step you can take today to reconnect with your passions? Maybe it's dedicating time to a hobby or simply reflecting on what brings you joy. Take that step and watch how it transforms your energy and how others see you. Remember, independence doesn't mean shutting him out. It means inviting him into a world already rich with life and joy. The more you nurture your unique spark, the more he'll want to be part of what makes you so wonderfully you. As you've seen throughout this journey, your true power lies within you, rooted in your ability to grow, set boundaries, and radiate confidence. The path to self-discovery isn't about perfection, it's about progress. By embracing patience, emotional resilience, and independence, you unlock a version of yourself that is both magnetic and unshakable. Remember, you don't need anyone's approval to feel whole, your worth is already inherent. Each step you take toward becoming your authentic self isn't just about transforming your relationships, it's about transforming your life. So today, make the choice to prioritize your passions, cultivate your inner strength, and trust the journey. The right connections will naturally follow when you live with intention and self-respect. Let this be your reminder. You are the architect of your happiness, the author of your story, and the inspiration for others who seek the same courage. If this resonates with you, don't stop here. Hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to join a community of like-minded individuals embracing their fullest potential. Let's grow, inspire, and thrive together. because the best version of yourself is waiting to be uncovered. You've got this. And we're here to cheer you on every step of the way.